Hey y'all, guess what? Guess what? I am so excited. Today I'm gonna start my locked journey. Like, it's happening. It's going down. If you are here for the locked journey, let it begin, honey.
Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand.
So beautiful. Say hey. Okay, y'all, we are getting ready to lock it up. And as you can see, my grid was not quite a grid at first, but we do go in and fix it. Remember, we are not professionals. This was both of our first time experimenting with actually doing MICROLOCs. So give us some grace as we work through the process, because we do figure it out as we go further along. All right. And look at you guys. Look at Okay, so I have some notes in my phone about the entire process. So I'm gonna try to walk you through the timeline just in case you're curious about how long something took. We started initially at 4:48 p.m. on that Friday. The first quad, we finished that approximately 6:45, and that first quad has 18 locks in it. That makes it just around 2 hours for that first quad. The second quad, we started that at 7 and we finished that around 8:28. Keep in mind that we did take a dinner break from about 8 until 8:19, I want to say it was, according to my notes. The second quad only took about an hour and a half. So my sister began to speed up as she got the process going. Okay, and then in that second quad, there are 14 locks. We got started again just directly after that, which was about 8:30 on that third quad, which would be with you facing it to the far right. And we finished that section off about 10:25. We went back to about 2 hours on that last quad. We have 17 locks in that last quad. Our grand total for the bottom row is about 49 locks. I'm telling you that so that you can maybe keep a count just in case you're curious as to how many locks I actually have in my head. I will tell you, I ordered my locking tool from Amazon. However, it did not come on time. So you will notice in the video here, the bottom of my locks were not fully tightened to the root. However, we just had to wait until that next day and go to the hair store, and we just purchased one. So just keep in mind, for advice, make sure you have all of your tools when you get ready to start this process. And also, if I didn't mention it in the beginning, which I don't think I did, all I did was wash my hair. I did not put any products on my hair, no grease, no oil, no anything. I did deep condition my hair a week prior, because I kind of knew I was getting this done. So I did. We started that fourth quad at 12:45 and we finished that quad at 1:02, and that quad has 23 locks in it. And now my sister is going to give you like a small tutorial on how she actually completed the locking process.
And this is the size of my sections. I plait first to make my knot. So when I get this, that's how I know it's ready to go. And it's tight, nice and tight. There's nothing going through this bad boy. It was stuck. Okay. All right. So after I make my first knot, I normally plait or twist the ends to keep it secure. So it end up looking like this. And this is the end. So yeah, I always comb it out, make sure it's locked, it's not going nowhere. Then I start. Okay? So here we go. First we go here, under. I go up. And I go under, and I go this way, over, then this way, and up. And just repeat the process. Left. And always make sure when you're doing this, you want to make sure that this hair and this hair is even. You don't want to have this thin and that thing, because you're going to see it, and that's where the breakage come in later down the line. And I just know that from doing hair. You want when you're doing even sections, you want everything to be uniform. It just works better that way. Under, this way, under, this way, over. So you're going left, up, down, through, right, and up, over. So that's how I get mine. So you can see it's already forming already from here to here. Now my lock was here. I did it 3 times and this is already created. All of that already. So as you can see, I don't have much left. So we're gonna go and finish this out. Now this how it should look when it's time for a retightening.
Yes, ma'am.
Bam, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. And we're done.
Oh, yeah.
So this is 24 in this section. This section's on 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We had to regrid my hair because it wasn't what we thought it should have been. However, I will tell you to find someone that you can mimic to create a very good grid. If you don't follow mine or Miss Taylor's, then listen, that is very important from the start, okay? It will save you time because it took us another 2 hours to get mine together. So do yourself that favor.
So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sections done. And this one was so far the biggest one we did. This one has 24. These sections here is 12, 12, 8. And these little ones have 5 to 7. So next I'm about to go ahead and start this row here up.
So we started today at 104, and that was with parting like the new grid. We finished that at like 305. Auntie finished like this first quad at 6:15, and then we started on that middle quad at 6:28, and it is now 8:38 as we are giving you the update, and Auntie's getting ready to start on quad
9.
Okay, all right. Okay, so now things are starting to look way better. We are getting it. We are rolling. We are in it. This was the end of our night. It was 1:34 in the morning, and we were just closing out. We had got 14 sections total complete. We only had 3 more left in the back. And then the third day, we were getting ready to start on the top part. So, yeah. To say I was excited is an understatement because we had gotten so far. Now, however, my sister did mention that because we had the new grids, we did have to go back and adjust the size of the MICROLOCS that I had in my head. So some of them were bigger than the other, but you could barely tell, especially once she tightened it down to the root. I mean, you could hardly tell, and I didn't have a problem with that. They will be just what they will be because trying to take them loose was not an option. It is 9:34, and we are getting ready to start the process. So as I just stated, we started day 3 at 9:35. So the back section was done between 9 and 1, those last 3 quads. And then we began to work on the front sections. And I tell you, I was a happy, elated little sister, okay, once I knew we were at the top, because the top portion of the grid is parted smaller than the rest. So, of course, I was happy because I knew the process would go very much quicker than what it was. All in all, my sister did manage to finish 12 or 13 sections in that third day. When I say she was moving, she was moving. Here, my sister is explaining that you want to put tension onto the hair as you are doing the MicroLoc because, you know, natural hair, you know, it tends to curl up. And so you want to stretch it as much as possible to eliminate frizz later on. So as I'm sitting here doing like this. I'm so tired. It is 1:50. Y'all, as I look at this, I was excited when I saw the video playback because it started to really look like I had MicroLocs. Like I was looking just like what I had saw on YouTube. And I was super excited. I can't even lie. I was excited, but I was tired, bro. I was so tired. It was 1:50, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and we had been up since 9:35. Well, actually, we got up earlier than that, but we were still working at 9, you know, from 9:35 until 1:50 in the morning. So to say we burned the midnight oil, we did it. But this was, again, our first time. So I know some of you are speed demons out there, and you probably, you know, went through your DIY microlocs, you know, like this, but we did the best we could with knowing what we could, okay, knowing what we did. So yeah, it is just so pretty. Oh, to this day, I'm still I'm excited.
This is so pretty. I'm next. She just don't know it yet.
I'm gonna help her pay for it.
Did y'all catch that? I hope y'all caught that. All right, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Honey, honey, I can see the sewing from here. This has definitely been a process, a learning process, to say the least. In addition to a learning process, a tedious process, a long process, but a good process. Like, it ain't been bad. It's just been, you just gotta have patience. I mean, that's it. Like, I am super excited to see, like, what happens. I'm super excited to, like, oil my scalp, bruh. Like, the first step, oil my scalp. Okay, let me cut in real quick on this part right here, because I don't think I mentioned what I'm about to tell you in the video. We actually completed the entire process on the 4th day at 5:26, like on the dot. 5:26, we were done. Every lock was in, everything was tightened. Baby, I was a happy, happy woman. Do you hear me? To see my hair like this for the first time, I was just like, dang, my little knots, no, so small. But when I took my Bantu knots down that next day, it was so nice. All right, so we decided to take a guess before we actually count. So we're gonna know before you know, of course. Auntie's guess is
325.
My guess is 377, because those are my favorite numbers.
Yeah. When we get done, we're going to let y'all guess. Y'all let us know what y'all think. We're going to show y'all.
Leave it. Drop it. You know that. In the comments. That's right. Too much work.
Last section, guys.
And it is, what time it is, Auntie? We always forget that, huh? 3:16.
Yeah,
3:17. You're right, 3:17.
We are calling these, what's our new name?
Locks.
They're not Sisterlocks. They're not Microlocs. These are
Locks.
Alright, guys. I just want to say this experience for me has been so fun and exciting to do. Especially now my best friend. Like, I'm so excited about this. And I hope you guys love it, because I do.
Baby. Make sure that you come back so that you can see my wash day routine, because I was a little nervous about washing my hair for the first time, and I did not know what to do, but I managed it, and we are still locked today. So I guess I did a good job. The happy dance. This is us. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. Praise dance, praise dance. Thank you so much. Girl, I'm so glad this is all right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope y'all come on back. Now you here? All right. Bye.